I'm going to pick this up a bit because it might be a bit louder. And yeah, so I started Minecraft videos about 3 years ago now. I started my channel July 2012, but I started uploading at the beginning of 2013. And started Minecraft about 6 months after that.
It's 1 hour.
And yeah, so that's really how my career started. I started making Minecraft videos with a couple of different people. Ashdub was the main one that I recorded with, and I started getting involved quite a lot with other YouTubers, such as Stampy and Squid and people like that you may have heard of, 1 or 2 of them. And I was lucky enough to be involved in a good group of YouTubers, which is why my channel grew quite quickly. And really, YouTube is just about having fun with your friends, so that's kind of what I wanted to do when I started. It wasn't really a job that I wanted to get into. It was just about having some fun with my friends, but I was lucky enough to evolve my career, and it became an everyday job for me, so it was quite a nice way to have a career, especially late in my life. I've played games since I was young, but making money out of it was quite a sort of late in life thing for me. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit older than most YouTubers, and it's something that I've enjoyed, but it's something that will go on for as long as I can, but I leave the younger guys to do it for most of the time, I think.
Hi, can you all hear me okay? Yeah. Hi, I'm Yuki. I'm mostly known for Minecraft roleplays. All my stuff is like Minecraft stories. I'm most well known as playing the Yandere in Sam Gladiator's Yandere High School. I'm known as this villain, insane kill character, but everyone seems to love that. So if you've ever heard of Minecraft roleplay, it's like you're basically setting up your own story. What I personally do with my stories, I like there to be like a goal at the end, or to at least teach kids something. Whether that be accepting themselves or the dangers of certain places, internet safety, stuff like that. So that's what I do. I'm all about sending a message. And yeah, I'm able to do this as a living as well, because that's really handy. I can do this full time, thinking of new things that kids really should learn that they don't really get the chance to, as well as parents even watching it themselves and going, oh, actually, that's pretty handy. So yeah, that's what I do. Minecraft stories.
Okay, so we're just going to jump to some questions for you. So I would like to ask you, when did you start this, and how long has it actually taken for you to get the followers that you do have now? And what's your favourite part of the whole industry and the journey?
As I say, I started my Minecraft career about just over 3 years ago now. And yeah, like I say, it wasn't something I ever wanted to do as a job, but it just kind of evolved into that and became something that I could do. I was lucky enough to do it, and I think be able to play video games and record them and upload them for people to watch is quite a cool job. And yeah, I don't know what was it to you? How long have you been doing it for?
I've been in the Minecraft community for quite some time. You know, being mostly friends with YouTubers and learning from them. And then I was just kind of pulled into the whole thing because I became an actor at first. I was an actor for someone's Minecraft videos, and then suddenly I got pulled in the community about July last year, around the time Minecon was in the UK. And so I've only been learning since then, so it's fairly new to me.
Can you put me on? Hi. So have we got any questions from any budding Minecraft people in the audience that want to ask?
It can be about Minecraft, it can be about YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube or Minecraft. Does anybody get any questions? You got a question? You want to tell us your name and then you ask your question? Just hold the microphone right up now.
Hello.
Right up to your mouth. Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your question?
I watch your videos.
So what would you like to ask?
Both or neither.
Excellent, thank
Nothing.
you.
You not want to ask them anything?
Thank you for watching.
Okay. So obviously you've got a fan there. Any more questions in the audience?
What keeps you going back every day to do more videos?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
What makes you go back every day to make more videos?
What makes us go back and do videos all the time?
day.
Like what inspires us kind of thing? Well, personally, I would say the people around me watching what they do, them being so happy and making other people happy. You know, when a kid comes up to me saying, "I watch your stuff and it makes me smile," that just absolutely warms my heart up. It's just, it is the best feeling in the world when you have someone go like, "I like your stuff, it makes me happy," and that makes you happy as well. So that's what inspires me to keep making people smile.
I think it's a similar thing. I think when you know that you've got fans out there that enjoy watching your videos, it makes you want to do better. But I think for me, just knowing that I've got even 1 or 2 people watching each video and they're waiting for you to upload at a certain time each day, I think that's something that is encouraging to you to want to do more and do better each time. And even if you've only got 5 people watching your videos, even how big a YouTuber you are, I think just the fact that you've got those people waiting for you is always a good thing, and it's an encouragement to keep going and keep trying and keep improving.
Great, thanks for that. So we've got another question. Just hold the microphone right up.
What inspired you to make your names?
Names.
Good question.
Yeah, my name was. It's not a very exciting story, but it was a program called The Unit, which is like an army program, which was on several years ago on one of the Sky channels. And one of the characters there, I like the actor that played the role, and his character's call sign in the army was Snake Doctor. And so I thought I would just use that name as mine, and it kind of stuck. And at the time when I first started, you typed in Snake Doctor on Google, and it would just be his picture would come up. And now when you type it in now, it just comes up with my pictures and my YouTube thumbnails and things. And it's quite weird seeing me come up ahead of a name that I took it from in the first place. It was quite weird.
Is it working? There we go. Mine was actually accidental. A friend of mine gave me the account in Minecraft, SirCutie, and I'm like, that's cute, I like it. And everyone used to call me Yuki. And bear in mind, that wasn't my Minecraft account. And you want to make sure you pick a name. When you say it, you're like, yeah, that's me. As soon as you, like, when you feel like it's yours, that's like a really good feeling. So obviously I just stuck Yuki at the end, quickly made the account. I was like, I'm gonna do YouTube, make Minecraft account, and that's how I got my name. Accidental.
So what would you recommend then? What would be the best steps for all of the youngsters that are here? And not just young, but all ages. What would you recommend the best, steps to setting up and getting started? And obviously it's about the passion as well and the fun for everything. So just can you give us some tips, both of you, please?
Yeah, I think if you want to do YouTube videos as a job or just for fun, I think the most important part is to have fun. Don't look at it as if it's a job, because if you do that, it becomes very hard to get motivated every day. If you're thinking all I'm doing is trying to make a video to make money, it's totally wrong. It's not the right attitude. And if you just, like anything, if you have fun at it, no matter what your job is, whether it's doing YouTube videos or working in a shop, as long as you're enjoying yourself and having fun, other people will see that. They'll be encouraged by what you do, and they'll enjoy it, and they'll want to be a part of what you do. And that's especially true for YouTube. I think as long as you're having fun and working hard and keeping, when you've got fans as well, keeping that timing. So if people know you upload at a certain time every day, you keep that time constant, and people will respond to that, and they'll start following you, and you'll grow a following.
What you literally want to do when you look at other people's accounts, I'd say take a lot of inspiration. Obviously look at people and think, if you look at someone and think, I want to be like them, I'm not saying copy their account, but just be like, they inspire me so much, and just start doing your own thing. Do it with your friends. Just make sure you're having a laugh about it. And again, it's the thing. If the only thing in your head is money, then your viewers are going to end up seeing that. So you just want to do fun and just honestly try and have the best time you can. So when recording, don't stress yourself out thinking, oh no, I need a video, blah, blah, blah. Just try and have a good time with it. That's literally all you need to do, and you're good to go.
Okay, any more questions? Just hold the mic right up, okay? Thank you.
What's the highlight of your career on YouTube so far?
For me, when I started, it was, as I said several times now, it was never about getting a lot of subscribers. It was just about having fun and trying to create a network of friends that I could record with, and a network of people that would watch my videos. But as my channel grew, and I was lucky enough to get to a point where it grew quite quickly, reaching the 100,000 subscriber mark was always an amazing thing. It was always a goal for me, even though I never thought I'd get there. And then reaching the 100,000 mark and receiving my silver play button through the post from YouTube was fantastic. I knew I'd never ever get to 1 million, so that was always going to be my ultimate goal. and receiving that was just amazing for me, and something that will always stay on my wall. And even when I stop and I'm 20, 30 years older, I'll be able to look at that and say at some point I was quite good at what I did, and so that for me will be my ultimate goal. But just making videos every day as an ongoing thing, just making videos every day and seeing people enjoy them, even meeting 3 or 4 people at every event we go to that say, I really love that series of yours. That's amazing to know that you've touched a few people in that way. So that's quite cool.
Yeah, I definitely do like that when when people tell you such nice things to you, and as I said, making people smile. But if I'm bluntly honest, my is art. I'm like huge art fanatic person. I love using fan art that I'm given in my thumbnails and stuff. So whenever I get sent art, whether it was from a young kid to a teenager, whoever, any art that someone creates is beautiful to me, and I absolutely love that. I try really hard to inspire people to draw, even though if people say, oh, I can't draw, and it's like, keep going. If you want to draw, you will draw, kind of thing. So that is my favorite part, and obviously all the really sweet comments, and yeah, that's definitely my highlight.
Okay, thank you. Any more questions? Has anybody got any more questions? Just hold the microphone right up, okay?
How did you start your server, Snake?
How? I was actually approached by Gianluca, who's the other server owner. He came to me about 2 years ago and said, would I like to create a Minecraft server? I think he had written to every large-ish YouTuber out there, and I was the stupid one to answer him and say yes. Yeah, we've been working hard trying to build it, and it's got to a point, and now we're going to restart. Yeah, and it's just literally about working hard and just trying to come up with new ideas. It's not, our server's not the most original server out there, but I think the community of players we've got, it's only a small community, but it's a good community, and I'm quite proud of that, and it's something that we work on every day, and we've got a lot of staff members that give up their time to work hard on the server, and I really appreciate that. So it's lovely that we've got a community of staff members. We're under attack, and also the players that come on as well, and it's lovely to see.
Thank you. Any more questions in the audience? Just hold the microphone right up, okay?
What made you start your YouTube channels?
What made me start, again, is just the friends around me. When I'm just watching others do it and they're having an amazing time, the viewers are having an amazing time, I was like, wow, I love making people think as well. So what made me start is looking at people's coolest faces going, actually, I like that. So that's what made me start. I was like, I want to make people kind of turn and go, So that's what made me.
Yeah, I was watching, I've had Minecraft since it first came out, since it was in alpha. And I just literally used to play it just in my own time in creative mode, just to see what I could build and stuff like that. I didn't play it much in survival at the start, but then I started watching YouTubers like the Yogscast and Martin Littlewood and Captain Sparkles doing Minecraft adventures and Minecraft maps and stuff like that, the early Minecraft maps that are out. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. I played games anyway. I thought, I've got the equipment at home to try and do something. I didn't have to spend that much money on getting the microphone and things, because I already had those things already. And so I thought, let's give it a go. And like, to start with, it was very hard. It's very hard to start a channel, to grow that channel. But like anything, if you work hard at it, eventually, hopefully, it comes to you. And that's why I wanted to give it a go, and I've been quite fortunate that it's worked quite well for me.
Okay, we've got time for two more questions.
Apart from yourself, if you do watch yourself, who are the other YouTubers you watch like today?
I love that. I'd say my all-time favorite, I don't know if anyone you guys have watched it, it's called JonTron. I absolutely love JonTron. He kind of does game reviews in his very own unique way. Minecraft-wise, probably Gizzy. I watch a lot of Gizzy Gazza.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of the Yogscast, and there's a guy in the Yogscast called Sips, who's a Canadian guy, but he's based in the Channel Islands now, in Jersey. I love his stuff. He's not particularly family friendly, so it's not something you want to watch or let your children watch, but I love his content. I love the way he just has a way, I don't know, on when he talks, it feels like it's effortless. I think if that becomes apparent, if you're not trying, I think that's when things become easier to watch because you feel like it's not forced. So I loved watching him, and I also still like watching Martin Littlewood's videos, and I still watch Captain Sparkles as well, which are the guys that kind of inspired me to start YouTube when I did.
This is the last question, okay? So this will be a good one.
What is your favourite Minecraft block?
Block.
Thank you.
Go on then.
To build with, the quartz, even though you can't create a lot with it, it's actually my favorite. Favorite block, I really like the leaf blocks because I like to create gardens and stuff like that, so I like leaves.
Yeah, I think if I was choosing something to build from, I'd like building kind of stone type buildings, so anything stone, but if I had to pick one, it would be the stone bricks. I like stone bricks whether they're mossy or cracked, but I like the stone bricks. So you can do quite a lot with those, with the three combinations. So you can do like castles and nice walls. There's lots of good blocks, but I think for me a stone brick is always good.
Fantastic, thanks guys. That's been inspirational and I hope you've really enjoyed it. So if you guys are all right, are you okay to do a wee few photos with some of the guests? Is that all right?